Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm MiniShow, the show of all shows, and welcome back to the second game of Polt versus Stephano, the championship series, and game 1 was a very exciting one. And let's get this started. We got Polt playing as the Terran player. He's a really good player, probably one of the best Terran players I've actually seen. Well, there's the only ones I only seen. And Stephano, arguably one of the best Zerg players in the world, and he's just really good, and every time I see him play, I'm always excited just to see, and I'm actually glad I can commentate over this. I'm just really excited, and we'll see what happens now. And so Terran player, as usual, will do the supply plus barracks plus another supply to block off the ramp, and eventually the little scouting drone will come inside and see what is happening to scout the enemy player, and Polt will do the same exact thing, except he does it a little bit later. And we'll see what happens next. And I'm just very excited for you guys to be watching another video of Starcraft 2 and my new casting of it. And hopefully I get a lot better as time goes by. And I'm hoping to just do a lot of championship series games and just any pro league play. I'll even be doing my own gameplay as well eventually. And it's really exciting. And hopefully I'll just get better and better. And right now, the Zerg player Stephano is just trying to just maneuver his way through everywhere, and it's just hilarious just to see where he's going. And it looks like you're going to put him in a little patrol route just to see what's going on. It looks like gas is going up right away for Polt, and it looks like it'll probably be like a little bit of factory probably, and they'll probably upgrade his marines as fast as possible. And you'll probably do a standard like medevac, blah blah blah, marauder, and marine setup, which I'm thinking Stephano's building. Whoa, he's building a really early second hatchery, and that's going to be pretty helpful for boosting the economy for him. And we'll see eventually what happens. And it looks like his workers are just working just like tons of slave labor, as I can relate it to something else. And it looks like the second supply depot is going up. It looks like a little lone marine's going to go check out and see what Stephano is doing. And quite possibly, probably will scout out the second hatchery, which would be a good idea for. Oh, and there we go. He looks like he's found it, and looks like Polt is going to be just seeing what he's building. And the spawning pool is coming out, so it looks like Zerglings are going to be coming out fairly soon, and Queen as well. And we'll see right now what is. Oh, it looks like he's building a bunker right now. A quick little attack would be perfect for Polt's initiation. It looks like a couple more drones are going to come out and just basically just stop this SCV from even building anything. And it looks like basically it's just going to be hopeless, and looks like he's probably going to just cancel that out because he's probably not going to be able to do anything. It looks like 2 Marines are going to come in, try to put a little early pressure on and see if this bunker can be set up. And it looks like 2 Zerglings come out, and it looks like the SCV is just going to go out. And it looks like as well that probably this Marine's going to die as well, and that's actually kind of bad for Polt. But it looks like how many little dingle dangles are dead? It looks like 4 to 3, which is not a bad trade-off, but it could be better. And we'll see what Polt is doing. Looks like Zerglings are probably going to be making right now, and that's pretty much a good thing. He's probably just going to put a little bit early pressure on everything. And it looks like he's got an early factory up, and looks like a couple of Hellions are going to come out, and they're going to do some work. Calling the Hellions. Yep, that's what he's going to do, and he's sending them all the way to basically Stephano's main base or whatever, and that's really exciting. And we'll see some early pressure from Polt and see what he does first. And let's see who will eventually win this one. I have no clue. This one's pretty much neck and neck. It's probably going to be 5-game series in my opinion. I'm just really excited just to be even talking about these 2 players. They're just gods, and I just have not even capable of even playing that. I don't even know the terminology that well still, but eventually I will learn everything. I'm just having so much fun. I think this is my, well, it's not knack. I have to get used to doing it, of course, but I just think it's going to be something I really want to do for not a long time, but just like for a somewhat decent amount of time. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. And yes, I will be playing Modern Warfare 3 and all that stuff, and Call of Duty. I won't post away from like any console games. I'm just having a fun time. I'll be posting League of Legends, of course, and that's just like all the good stuff. But getting back to the gameplay, I'm so sorry. This is supposed to be a cast, not even like a gameplay commentary. It looks like the Hellions are just pushing, and just nice little double kill right there for the Zerglings. And it looks like the ooh, he's already had, or already roaches are on the way, and that is pretty good for Stephano because roaches just do work. Compared to Zerglings, oh man, like a burp or something ready to just come out. No, but roaches are probably one of the best Zerg characters, I don't even know, Zerg units in the game. And it looks like these two Zerglings are checking out to see if there's a base there, and there's no second command center. And we'll see if it's being built right now. It looks like there is one already there, orbital command's already been built. And it looks like the Terran player is just trying to get his area just ready for, I don't know, massive attack eventually. And Stephano's just kind of hiding in the corner. Let's see the early little pressure, and it looks like Stephano sees that nothing's being built, so he's probably going to rush in his forces to just do like an early attack. And this looks like Stephano's going to probably do very well in this engagement. And I wouldn't doubt it that Stephano might actually win right now, which would be pretty cool to see. And let's see, the supply depot is finally going to go down. It looks like the SCVs just couldn't protect or repair the supply depot. Let's see what this engagement does. It looks like a lot of workers are being killed, and I think this trade-off is just going to be a really good one. It looks like these roaches are just doing very well, and it looks like Stephano's doing very well, as I can say. He killed off a lot of those workers. His workers kind of just died for nothing, and Stephano's still building up a lot of things. And let's check out the production. I don't even know why. Looks like we got a hatchery, another hatchery going up. We got some more Zerglings, and eventually those Zerglings will do some work, hopefully. And Stephano's taking a third base while Polt is actually finally putting down his second one, which is not a good idea, or he's a little bit far behind on the economy. Hopefully Polt will push out and make sure that he does counter damage, because if he doesn't do anything, Stephano's just going to have the resource advantage, and it's just going to be terrible for Polt, and he's not going to be able to do anything about it because Stephano's just going to be pushing out so many units in like every second, which is not a good idea. And let's see, it looks like Stephano's just kind of just chilling, because that will be the third area where Polt will try to take another command center. And right now we got two evolution chambers. They're both doing upgrades for all Zerg ground units, so his Zerglings are going to be doing a lot more damage than what they're supposed to. And here comes another engagement. Looks like Polt is going to be pushing them far, far away. And we'll check out, ooh, 20 Zerglings on the way out. And it looks like Stephano's just making more and more units, and it's going to be pretty bad if Polt doesn't correctly position himself on this map. And it looks like Polt is going to be going to the third hatchery, and that might be some trouble for Stephano. Let's see what he does right now, because he's sending his Zerglings all the way to the third hatchery because he knows that there's an attack going to be imminent. And good job by Stephano, just kind of getting, oh my gosh, there's 73 Zerglings right there. And here comes Polt on the offensive, and let's see what happens. Let's see if he can surround him. Oh, he's got him surrounded. Oh, this is very nice. Queen is doing work as well, and Polt pulls up in the medvacs, and that was a good idea. Good job by Polt to pull it back up. And we'll see what happens right now. What will Stephano do? Will he just follow him the whole time? That's pretty much what I would do. Yeah, it's probably not going to work that well, and we'll check out what's going on in Polt's base. And it looks like he's got a few barracks, few starports, and basically he's probably just going to do more Marines and Marauders. And let's see what this initial attack of Zergling comes in. It looks like that the supply depots have blocked it off, basically. And let's see what Polt can do with these Marines, and the Marines also in the middle, and Marauders in the middle. Let's see what Stephano's going to be coming in with the same amount of Zerglings or whatever, and we'll see what he's going to do next. So 71 Zerglings still left, and it looks like Polt has got perfect position. He's going to take out mostly all those Zerglings, which is very good on his part, so he can't be harassed or surrounded more in the end. But holy moly, there's 85 Zerglings right there, already on 97 of them coming up in just one giant group. And let's see what is he gonna do with this. I have no clue how he's gonna react to this. It's probably gonna be not a good idea. The good thing Polt's bringing back his units, and it looks like the third command center is gonna be coming down right over here in the third base. And we got 3 little scouts right now. It looks like probably they're gonna die, and that's pretty funny because they're just gonna get mowed down. And here comes the giant ass swarm of Zerglings. Oh man, bugs! You just have to hate them. And it looks like he's bringing them to 2 different sides. He's gonna probably just surround everything that's in this area, and he's making sure that there's no 4th command center. And so he's set to go. And it looks like he's just protecting his 4th one now, which he just has a supply advantage, which is very important for any player to have. And man, this game is just kind of going slow, just a little bit. But oh, looks like he can pick up a few, and it looks like there's there's no siege tanks in here or anything, so it's not going to be really like a standard sitting still kind of game. This is going to be really fun. It looks at oh man, all these little things are just growing. And we got Zerg melees of +1 or whatever. Everyone's +1, and we'll see what the only 1 in damage. So it looks like Stephano has a slight edge when attacking. And if he goes in with all these Zerglings, he may be successful. He may not. In my opinion, he should be building some different unit composition, because Polt's gonna have the upper hand with his enemies, and it looks like he got a few siege tanks, got about 3 just guarding this ramp, and this is probably just going to be pretty much like a stalemate right now. Nothing's really going on, and just Stephano's just building constantly, and it looks like Polt's doing the same exact thing. We'll see the 3 Zerglings try to go in, just try to scope out what's going on, and that's really important. Here we go. Looks like Stephano's making his final move, and we'll see what he does. It looks like he's just gonna surround a giant base with like everything together, and he's probably preparing for attack maybe on his 4th base, which might actually happen. Whoa, 163 Zerglings. He's already maxed out his unit count, and let's see what he does with this. And this is just really exciting, and just like trying to watch everything. Oh man, there's just so many, I can't even like keep track. And it looks like this is just gonna get mauled. This Marauder and Marines are just gonna they're done. Looks like nothing's gonna happen right there, and looks like Polt's gonna be moving out, maybe, quite possibly. And see what this little initial those Zerglings just had no chance against any of that armor and penetration from the tanks. And the siege tanks are not even upgrade either. And finally, the Polt's infantry is +1s, and nice little burrow right there. And let's see what happens. And it looks like Stephano's forces are basically just going to be wiped out, and they're starting to build over here. And he's got some infestors there, so that's going to be putting some pretty good fungal growth, and it's probably going to stop a lot of what Polt's going to be doing, and that would be very good for his surround of all of his Zerglings. And it looks like Polt is moving down to the 4th base. He's probably going to do a lot of damage, and here comes the Zerg player. He's coming down in full force, and Polt, I don't even know if he knows that all these Zerglings are out and about. And let's see if he's going to surround him right now, and that might be the best idea. It looks like he's going in from behind, and let's see what he does. The siege tank. Let's see if the siege tank, nice, it's taken out. And it looks like all these siege tanks are just gonna maul all these Zerglings, and Stephano's looking like he's not gonna have enough units. And this is kind of bad news for him. Looks like this, nice fungal growth though. It took out all the Marauders basically and stopped them from doing anything. And let's see what the Ultralisk can do. And this is just a nice little siege party. This is just look like nothing's gonna happen. And it looks like Stephano's still in trouble. Polt needs to make another move before Stephano keeps building more and more reinforcements. There's supposed to be 32 Zerglings on the way, and that can do a lot of damage. And let's see all the fungal growths. Nice fungal growths. Oh my gosh, here we go. Ultralisk going in. And let's see, this could be the final battle of the whole game. And nice. It looks like Polt is kind of in the lead, hopefully a little bit more. And here comes another set of reinforcements, and it looks like Polt may pull through on this one. And it looks like that this fourth hatchery is going to be just dominated if Polt moves in quicker. And yeah, this looks like it's basically Stephano looks like he's done. And he's got these siege tanks. Polt's still got the siege tanks just waiting, and these Ultralisks are just going to have no chance against these siege tanks. And it looks like one of them is going to go down, and the second one, or third one's going to go down. And it looks like a successful engagement. Stephano did take out a lot of units, and we'll check out how many units he's taken out. Holy moly! Units killed. Polt has way enough of an advantage. 425 to 119. That is just ridiculous. And workers killed is not really that significant. It looks like Stephano's just wasting a lot of minerals and everything just to even keep up with Polt. And it looks like nice fungal growth just kind of distract Polt, but that's just not going to do anything. And it looks like that this fourth hatchery is just going to get dominated. Pick up a few workers in the way to... Ooh! Got a nice little counter push coming up. Let's see what Polt will do about that. And it looks like Stephano's just waiting for the orbital command center just to, like, come down. It's not orbital command, it's just regular command center. And it looks like he's coming up from behind. It looks like Polt did not see what was going on. It looks like the siege tanks are still holding strong. And looks like they're all going to be taken out. It looks like Polt's in very big trouble. The Ultralisks and Zerglings are just coming in constantly. These medvacs are going to do absolutely nothing because they can't attack or anything. And it looks like Polt has to either retreat or do something. And oh my gosh, this is just so exciting. They've been stim packed, so they attack more increasingly. And oh my gosh, looks like Stephano's going to have to call it back just a little bit. And it looks like Stephano's taking a... Ooh, no, he's only taking the fourth. He needs to rebuild his one over here, and I think he eventually will. And Stephano's trying to break down this barrier so he can attack this area fairly quickly. And he better do it quick, because these siege tanks are going to be just taking over basically the whole army. And that's basically what Polt has been keeping in this game for. Stephano's just basically just building as many units as he can. And Polt's kind of keeping it together with his siege tanks and medevacs and marauders and marine combo, which is usually fairly good. But Stephano just keeps making more and more units. It's just ridiculous how many units he has. And eventually it's just, as time runs, it's going to be eventually just a GG from one of these people. Either Polt superiority and marauders and tanks and everything will just do work. And we'll see right now, the Zerglings are just not going to do anything. Those are just pretty much just bait just to kill, so that his other ones, like his infestors and brutalists or ultralisks, can do. And I don't know why he's attacking that thing. I would think he would want his barrier to be still there. And looks like Polt is going to lose his planetary command center right now. This is just basically gone, and that one's just basically useless. There was no reason to even build or move that thing there. And another scan comes in and nothing happens, so we'll fight to live another day. And Stephano, wow, I just don't understand how they understand this game so clearly. There must be so many hotkeys that they use that is just like ridiculous. And Polt's just, he's just kind of just holding his ground. And I really do like Stephano's game, or his style of play. He's kind of like a all or nothing kind of player. He like goes really fast, and he's not afraid to like risk of losing any of his units. And we'll see how this engagement turns out. Man, there's just been so many engagements and nice little fungal growths going out. Let's see if we can take out all these siege tanks, because those are just the main damage givers, and they're +2 in damage, which is pretty good. And let's see if he can clean them up right now, if his Ultralisks can get them. And it looks like more Marines and Marauders and Siege tanks are coming back to the rescue. And it's just amazing how many more people are going to attack. And it looks like this might be a good push right here onto the 4th, or actually 5th hatchery. And we'll see how... Ooh, nice little cleanup from the Zerglings. Very nice. Let's see if there's another... And those forces are pretty much dominated. And we'll see how many more minutes this game will actually last. This is going on almost to its 30th minute, and this is just a really fun, exciting series, and I hope you guys are really enjoying it. And I wonder who will win. Eventually it's just going to be a supply lead, and that 5th hatchery just goes down. All the drones are sprinting for their life. And we'll check out how many units have died. 723 to 215. Wow, that is amazing. That Polt has such an advantage in killing, but that really doesn't matter because insects grow and multiply. If you kill one, you basically get like 3 more coming back, and it's just ridiculous how stacked Stephano just keeps building more and more units. And here we go, we got some more siege tanks just setting foot and making sure he's running the scanner so these creep tumors can be taken out. And the ultralisks, oh, they're doing tons of damage. Fungal growths go down the medvac so they can't be moved or changed or heal anything. It looks like another group of Marines and Marauders are coming in, and this is exciting. Some drone kills are going in. Nice little fungal growth, but not really taken advantage of, and that's kind of bad. This is bad news right now because it looks like this 4th hatchery is going to go down so fast. Oh shoot, and it looks like nice fungal growth, nice little stall to stop them. Oh, and then didn't capitalize on it, and that's okay. And Stephano realizes that the game is over and called GG. And basically Polt just had the reinforcements that were just superior to Stephano. Stephano was just basically running out of minerals. He had no hatcheries left in anything, so he wasn't producing any minerals, and Polt had tons of units just waiting to build stuff, and Stephano was going to lose pretty much no matter what, unless he could have built something here, but there was a Marine right there, so it would have definitely killed. But thank you guys for watching. My name is MiniShow, and stay tuned for episode 3. Goodbye.